We're back on another episode of Elsamplerpod. This is your always hydrated boy JJ, and then we got over here Javi. Yo, come on, man.
As always, bro.
Show him your wine cup because he's fancy. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be wine. It can't be nothing else.
Well, I got other stuff too, but kind of wine day. Hey, it's the first time I've had something since I got that damn Rona. So. Finally tested negative, so.
Hey, man, that Rona will get to you, man. A couple of family members has had it, but hey, ain't no joke. So,
hey,
yeah,
we good.
You know who else is good?
Who's good?
The Bloodline, baby.
What happened?
Solo Sikoa just caught a dub. And guess what? Now the whole Bloodline is dripping in gold because Solo Sikoa just won the North American Championship.
There we go. Once to the sky. So you think Roman's going to be proud of him now?
I think Roman is going to be proud, bro.
He better be.
I hope Roman is there on Friday just talking to him like, yo, Your immediate impact has done well. Now, Sami Zayn, what the fuck are you doing, my boy? The honorary use.
Well, we know that once Solo came in, Sami's expendable, but that's a whole nother story. That's for SmackDown Day. Today's a Raw.
Yeah. But anyways, man, moving on. Monday Night Raw. It was a head scratcher at most.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, but it went from, how can I explain it? It kind of felt like a roller coaster, like whenever you go all the way and you peak all the way on the top, which the show literally peaked at whenever Johnny Gargano and Chad Gable had their match, and then the whole Kevin Owens and Theory thing that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's whenever it peaked. And then from there, it just went downhill because, like, quick recap. Women's match for the tag titles. Like, Raquel and Aliyah just literally looked irrelevant at one point because they should have never had the titles.
Yeah, they're as always. We always said that from the get go that it should have been Damage Control if they were going to have something, because these two, I don't know, it kind of seems like they still don't mix together. So I hope Raquel turns on Aliyah, but that's just
true. It would be nice because Raquel is better as a heel than a babyface.
Yeah, without question. Yeah.
On top of that, what else happened to open up the show? I know we're jumping to different spots. I'm sorry. Yeah,
today's gonna be a little different. We're not gonna go that much in order. We're gonna kind of talk about the most important things that happened. Like we had the whole Dominik and Edge saga thing going on, which I'm still trying to figure that one out, because honestly, Dominik, he shouldn't even be in NXT. He should be gone.
Apparently it ended. Apparently
what do you mean it ended?
Apparently now after yesterday, Monday, Edge is gonna be out of TV for a while.
Well, that's why they kind of sold the knee, I guess.
Yeah,
that whole thing with the knee. Yeah, so it would make sense. I mean,
it just sucks.
He hasn't taken time off in a bit, but still, I mean, the one thing that bothers,
like 2 months. Like,
well, 1 month is too much, so that's fine. I don't miss him at all. He can go away too. But honestly, real talk. The biggest problem that I have with one of the biggest problems with Dominik is that almost any other superstar would give anything to have that spot, and they're giving it to this dude, which is a bum.
Facts.
Like, there's so many other people that would want to wrestle a Hall of Famer. I mean, you have a chance of having this guy who's won multiple titles. That is a name in the industry, and then he's wrestling against this guy, which, I mean, and not to criticize body types or anything like that, but good God, bro, like, go to a gym. Like, seems like he's never stepped into a gym. I hope Rhea, obviously we know the storyline, but she has to, like, bro, go to the gym. Like, here's gym membership. Then the whole thing, and sorry to interrupt you, but it said that it bothers me so much that I had to say something about it. But They did a couple of things. Well, I'm glad that they did his promo in like in a dark room, which looked like a '90s romantic video, which was really weird, or like something out of like Dangerous Minds or some weird kind of video. That just looked weird. And then he's saying, "Oh yeah, I'm not your baby boy anymore, bro. He's 25 fucking years old." Who says that?
I was gonna.
Who says that?
Yo, how old is he?
Bro, he's 25 years old.
He's 25. He looks and acts like an 18-year-old, bro.
Yeah, like a spoiled brat. Because we know that he came. I mean, he came from money, so that's the big difference between Ray and him. Well, even though Ray has all the talent, but
he came from money, and then he also was given a roster spot because of his father.
Oh yeah, which could be a blessing and a curse. It could be a blessing and a curse because he's like the next David Flair kind of thing. Or he's just a failure. But then you have other people like Randy Orton, which have been able to do something, which are completely different. But this kid, I mean, I don't think he has any future. Like, he has no personality. He can't wrestle worth a damn. And, I mean, I really don't.
Bro. That's 619 is
everything.
Terrible. That's 619.
Bro, and yeah, everything. He's going to kill somebody.
Bro,
seriously, like, you saw what happened to his dad a few years back. So, if it happens to Ray, it can happen to him, bro. For real.
Did you see the Three Amigos that he did, and then he ended up doing the Viva La Raza, and I literally felt like Eddie was just shaking and turning in his grave, my dude.
Bro, if Eddie didn't come out with that, he'll never come out. Period. For real, bro. Bro, it was
that shit was
bad,
terrible, bro. It felt like
it was so bad. It's like the worst Three Amigos I've ever seen. Like, I was like, is he doing the Three Amigos or is he having a seizure? Like, what is wrong with him? Like, what is wrong with this guy?
Yo, and
like he did he even practice it?
No, because
or he just tried it. The first time he's ever tried it was probably yesterday, last night.
My thing is like, bro, you know how we be talking about Edge looking gas? That's after 5 minutes. Bro, Dom is in the same. He's literally in the same category.
Well, and at least Edge has done a lot, and he's older.
He's old.
Dom's 25 years old, bro,
and he hasn't done shit. Like, bro, like whenever he did the Three Amigos, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, he looked tired. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man.
Bro, he looked like he just got out of his first job at McDonald's, for real.
Like I said on Twitter, he doesn't. Dom is ass, and he does not deserve to even be on NXT.
And what did I put? He doesn't even deserve to be anywhere. Period. He should just go away. He needs to disappear.
Hey, yo, I heard Target is hiring.
You know where he should go? Like I said last time, he should go to that
Chick-fil-A?
GCW, whatever it is, where the Game Changer Wrestling, where they cut themselves and shit. Where you have John Moxley and all these people with like light bulbs and shit. That's where he has to go. Yeah. He'll either toughen up or die. Literally. So, all right, cool. So that whole thing with the Judgment Day, I don't know where it's going. I don't know if it already ended. And it wouldn't shock me if Ray tries to join them at least temporarily to kind of try to get Dominik out, because it kind of gave me those vibes a little bit. I don't know about you.
Oh, well, they were apparently trying to get Matt Riddle into the group, which I was like, out of all people, Matt Riddle. Yeah.
Well, but obviously that was just kind of bait for Seth.
Yeah, I was going to say,
yeah. Which it kind of worked. I did like that transition, and they're doing a little bit more of that. It's kind of smooth. Like, it's really different than, like, it doesn't feel like a sections. It just feels like one big, long show. I mean, they're trying something new, so you got to give it some time to, you know.
My biggest issue with Monday Night Raw is, like, it goes so up and down in terms of stories and performance, even with Triple H running it. This show definitely should be 2 hours long. They should cut it down to 2 hours.
Even Triple H has said it before.
Yeah, but it just feels like sometimes whenever you're trying to build up stories, you kind of like go a different way, or like that that shouldn't go a certain route. You know what I mean? Like, I understand you having options to run a story, but sometimes, like, they shouldn't just go the routes that they go. Like, you know what I mean? Like I said, whenever the show peaked, it literally was at the best moment with the Johnny Gargano match against Chad Gable, and Chad Gable is looking great, bro. Like, you know what I mean? The only bad thing about it is that he's taking L's after L's, bro. Like,
but he's looking good doing it. But he's looking good doing it, bro.
I know, bro, but like
that's all that matters in the end of the day. He's getting over.
As much as
he's not going over, he's getting over, bro.
As much as I don't like him, he needs to catch a dub at some point.
You don't like Gable?
No,
you don't like him?
I mean, like, I don't mind him. He's just not my cup of tea. Maybe
Thank
you. Like, he's annoying, but maybe it's because he's next to Otis, and that might be the thing.
Yeah.
On why?
No, but he's actually a damn good wrestler. Like, in terms of just in ring, bro, he's amazing. Like, he's really good.
I'm not gonna really good. That. You know what I mean? I am not gonna deny that. But
and let's be honest here. Like, and as annoying as he may be, he's still better than that when he was Shorty G.
Oh my god,
that was embarrassing, bro. That was the worst.
American Alpha.
The worst. That wasn't that bad, corny, but yeah.
And Kurt Angle's son. But anyways, and then after that, you had the whole Kevin Owens and Theory cut a promo once again, which was great, man. It was great storytelling,
that was
especially
amazing.
From Kevin Owens. And then we actually have to give props to Theory. Like, he handled himself pretty well with Kevin Owens. You know what I mean?
He looked tough.
Yeah,
after he got slapped, bro, because he slapped the taste out of his mouth, bro. Like, that was just.
I wonder if that was real blood. I wonder if that was real blood, but
I don't know. It could have been. I mean, because it didn't look like it almost looked like an accidental thing. Like, it didn't. It didn't. You know, probably just hit his nose a little bit. You know that happens. I mean, maybe his nose was already broken,
like,
or he had a cold or something. So,
like, if you didn't watch NXT, bro, Doudrop got her shit kicked last week, and she was bleeding, bro. She was leaking.
Oh, I saw that. That was bad. Yeah. That was so bad, bro.
Yeah. But anyways, like, everybody's actually, a lot of people are hype about this feud between Kevin Owens and Theory. So
that could be good, bro.
That last week they fought, and it was a pretty good match, even though Kevin Owens beat the dog shit out of him. And they're gonna wrestle again next week, and like, people actually cheered. Whenever they announced that match. So I think it's gonna be good. I think they can build good chemistry, and what I'm hoping is that I hope Theory gets the dub, just because it will help his credibility.
I think so. I mean,
He's been
it wouldn't be a
too
bad
many
idea,
L's, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, well, but you know, they're trying to build Kevin Owens too, so I don't know. Even though, honestly, for the future, kind of like what Kevin Owens was saying, it would benefit him to beat Kevin Owens. Like, I wouldn't be opposed, and it's not going to hurt Kevin Owens that much, anyways. Like, you could just win by cheating. Even though, you know what I'm suspecting, which wouldn't shock me, is that they're going to set up some kind of match to take the briefcase away from Theory. They've done it before.
I think so.
It kind of gave me that impression.
I think so. And I'm really hoping that they don't put I know you mentioned it before, but I'm really hoping that they don't put it on Kevin Owens.
Why?
Well, look, you know what? At this point,
Kevin Owens.
Look, at this point, right now, I don't give a shit, because it already has been reported that by Wrestling Insider that Roman Reigns is not losing this title until after Mania.
Yeah, and they're who?
Huh?
Who are they?
What do you mean?
You said who? Wrestling who?
I said Wrestling Insider.
Oh, I thought it was Triple H that said that. Just
come on, man.
Just throwing it out there, bro.
Yo, chill. Don't give that away like that. But let's be real. Roman ain't dropping the titles until after Mania. And then that's whenever Cody Rhodes is going to have his moment or whatever. So I'm expecting a failed cash-in attempt. Just say.
He's going to have his WrestleMania moment at WrestleMania.
Backlash.
What's that show called? Backlash.
Yeah.
No.
WrestleMania Backlash.
No, they can't do that to him, man. They can't do that to him.
Y'all sleeping on that show, bro. Come on, man. Like, the last time that they had WrestleMania Backlash, it was actually pretty good with Cesaro.
Bro, that's like the
Roman
after
Reigns.
show after. It's like the after show, bro.
That match with Roman Reigns and Cesaro, that shit was legit. Come on, stop tripping. Put some respect on his name.
Next topic. No, I mean it wasn't a bad show, but come on, man. Cody deserves a little bit better. I'm not a fan of his, but come on, man. After leaving that cush job he had over there, come on now. But anyways, so then we did talk about a little bit about the women's tag match, which Damage Control won, which was cool. And then what do you think is going to happen with Raquel and Aliyah? Like, what would you say is their ultimate outcome?
I'm hoping that they try to get into another number one contenders match for the women's champion, and then Aliyah just fucks up, and then Raquel stops smiling, and she, like, starts, like, bro, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And then they have another match after that to, like, break it up and things like that, and then we finally have heel Raquel, and not Rodriguez, and she goes back to Gonzalez or Strowman, whatever the fuck her last name is.
Or just Raquel. Actually, Raquel's one of the few names that actually would make sense by itself, in my opinion. Just call her Raquel and call it a day. Yeah, it's not bad. It's better than Raquel Rodriguez. I mean,
it's almost as bad as Shotzi Blackheart.
No, Shotzi Blackheart needs it. Shotzi Blackheart needs it. She needs the last name.
Yeah.
Shotzi just sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds stupid. It's almost as cringy as her promos.
Yeah. Or even though I still think the worst one was Theory. Like, Theory is just, like, so random, too.
No, the worst one was Solo Uso, the one that you thought it should be for Solo Sikoa's name.
Man, Solo Uso. I know. That was just messy. Come on now.
But yeah, man. So I'm hoping that it goes from there. Now that we're still on the topic of the women's division, Bianca Belair had an opens challenge, quote unquote, and who came out?
Sonya Deville, somebody that's not even on Raw. She's from SmackDown.
With no pop at all.
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared. She took an L, a quick L, and then after that, Damage Control came in. Which why? Because we predicted that Damage Control was gonna have all the gold in the women's division,
soon,
and it's gonna happen because Bayley's gonna get the dub, and she's gonna pick up the gold.
Absolutely, like that's probably gonna happen, and then it wouldn't shock me if it happens in Extreme Rules. At the very least, it's gonna be in. Damn, I forgot my pay-per-views all of a sudden. Survivor Series. Yeah, it has to happen soon. So I think that'll be pretty good. But the whole thing with Bianca, what I don't understand is they have the 24/7 title. Everybody's running like a bunch of idiots behind that damn title. Yeah. And then you have a chance to get the world championship and only Sonya Deville shows up. Like, that makes no sense at all, bro.
The world championship? You mean the women's?
Yeah, the women's world championship or whatever the hell it is. I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, it doesn't matter. The women's Raw championship, whatever. But the thing is, what I'm saying is that everybody's running around like a bunch of dumbasses around behind the damn 24/7 title, and you have the chance to go for the big title of that show. Yeah, just send Sonya. Why? Like, it almost didn't make sense. Like, there wasn't anything there. Like, she just came out and it was like, yeah, and the crowd goes mild.
It didn't make sense as the same thing as Alexa Bliss and Asuka coming out again for helping the EST, which it makes zero sense. But it's like, okay, I guess.
Why didn't they go for the open challenge? They were there.
Yeah, that is very true.
I mean, it makes no logical sense, and that's one thing that it doesn't have to be real. Like I said in the other show with Juan, I'm not expecting it to look real, like if it was MMA or anything like that. Because if I want it to be real, I'll watch UFC. But at least you want the thing to make sense.
Well, that's why I keep saying, like, Triple H, he be looking good at times, and then he just drops the ball, and it's like, what the fuck, bro? What's going on here?
Well, he just started. I mean, come on.
Bro, come on. Like,
he's doing better than what Vince was doing a couple of months ago, and Vince has been doing this for like 50 years already?
Yeah.
Triple H has been in charge of NXT for a little bit, 2 years? Like, actual...
Which, by the way, NXT actually changed their logo.
Really? To what?
On Tuesday.
Like the old school?
To the black and gold. Again. Yep. And now
so it's no 2.0 anymore.
They don't even have the 2.0. Like, at least I saw on Twitter, they don't have the 2.0.
Thank you.
So they're going, I guess, back to the regular NXT. So what that means is what I'm guessing, which we're getting off topic, but what I'm guessing is like a lot of these characters that are in NXT may get some rework, because whenever you watch NXT, bro, you can tell that this is the minor leagues, quote unquote, because of some of the characters and the acts, like of some of these wrestlers. A good example is
it looks like Impact, basically.
Yeah. What's her name? Wendy Shu, I think it's her name.
Wendy Shu, yeah.
The one that like wrestles in her PJs and comes out like she's sleeping, and then you got some other chick that she's like a bodybuilder dressed in a suit. She's out here looking like She-Hulk on Thursdays. So yeah, it's like very. Then you have another one that's like poetic or something like that, or she's like an actress or wannabe actress. I'm like confused. I'm like, bro,
this almost seems like the new version of whatever WWE was doing when it was WWF. Like when you had a garbage man, when you had a
oh my god, bro,
a postman. That's what it almost seems like, where you have like some random. It's like, yeah, what's your character? Oh, I'm a garbage man. I'm a plumber. Like, no, that's not a character, bro. That's your job.
No, yeah,
it's just stupid. It's stupid. Like, now the thing is that because the sad part is before NXT, before it was NXT 2.0, the black and gold, you couldn't say that these guys were green at all. Because honestly, the best wrestling on TV, if you just want to forget about storylines, forget about anything else, if you just wanted extremely simple storylines and just damn good wrestling, there wasn't anything better than NXT black and gold, period, compared to any other brand. Just in terms of pure wrestling, because you had a little bit of everything, but wrestling was kind of the main thing. And it worked. Everybody liked it. You know, and look at the results now. That a lot of people were saying that, oh, NXT didn't really work. It didn't work not because of Triple H. It was because of Vince. Because whenever you had a guy come from NXT go to the main roster, he'd try to change that character around. So look what happened.
They try to change the look.
Look at what
the only two that worked. I'm sorry to interrupt you. The only two that actually work in terms of changing the character and changing the look, it's Walter / Gunther.
That was good. He had to.
Yeah, and
he was looking like Doughboy.
And then also, I don't love it, but Pete Dunne changing it to Butch, and then now he's part of the Brawling Brutes or whatever. I still like Pete Dunne better.
I like Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne, bro.
Yeah. Butch
I have to give him his name,
but yeah.
Even though I think the other day the other day they called him Pete Butch Dunne. So I think they're kind of little by little, kind of giving him his name back little by little, or at least they're trying to explain why they're calling him Butch. So they're gonna have to. Absolutely, but look at
he went back to his old wrestling gear too.
Yeah, with the hair and everything, how he used to do it with the whole breaking of the fingers and all that stuff.
Yeah, so that's works. Like a good step that way.
Yeah, but look at all the guys that are on top right now. Where'd they come from? I mean, look at Roman Reigns. Look at Seth Rollins. Look at Solo, for God's sakes. He just came up. He's there. I mean, Bray Wyatt, I know you didn't like him that much, but he did have a big impact. Hell, John Moxley was champion the other day of AEW. So you have these guys, even going somewhere else, they did have a good school, which was NXT. So now, hopefully, you're able to do that again. Because I think these guys, because I don't know if you ever saw that, but when it was Black and Gold, you used to have the really green guys, and they used to have like smaller shows in Florida, where it wasn't. Because, for example, over here, I got to see NXT like 2 or 3 times, right? But that was when you had like Enzo and Cass, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, Nia Jax at that time. But then you had the smaller shows, which were going to be like your guys that were still learning. And they would be either at the Performance Center or somewhere close by. And that is what they should, that's what they're probably going to do. And hopefully that's what they'll do. So they kind of separate those two. Because some of these people, I know you have to learn by experience, but some of these people have no business being on TV. Period.
No.
So it's way too much money, bro.
Facts.
Way too much money.
Facts.
Hey, why don't they change it to Wednesdays too? After they make it better, that'd be interesting.
That is true. I think it will be better.
Just to screw with AEW.
I know, right? It will go right ahead with AEW then. At that point.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
But yeah, man. Now to finish Monday Night Raw, which we kind of already talked about it. It was literally Judgment Day. Well, Dom versus Edge, and I don't know. I feel like we don't have to talk too much about it, but that was pretty much the closing of that.
No, we're really good there. And then the other thing that happened was obviously your boy Omos beat 2 jobbers again, which I thought he was gone, but no, unfortunately not.
Just have him fight against Braun Strowman at Survivor Series, and that's it.
Yeah, loser leave town.
Facts. Which, talking about Survivor Series.
And if it's DQ, they both leave.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Sign me up, bro. I'll buy a ticket.
For real.
What was I going to say? Talking about Survivor Series, apparently they may be working on Seth Rollins versus Roman at Survivor Series.
Ooh.
Because this year is the 10th anniversary of
The Shield?
The Shield. Can you believe it's already 10 years since they debuted it?
Are you sure?
I mean, that's what I read.
Because that was right before Punk left. And Punk left, what was in 2013, I think, right?
Correct.
So, yeah. Wow.
10 years, bro. 10 years.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I think I think it will be interesting. I think it will be cool.
You know, what would be cool, but I know it's not going to happen, is for them to let Moxley show up. At least just show up as Dean Ambrose. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Because he's going to be a different character anyways. He's going to be Dean Ambrose, not John Moxley anyways.
It's like, hey, so, Tony Khan, first of all I want to say is, fuck you. But, hey... Can I borrow John Moxley for one night? Yeah, you imagine.
Well, Tony, I'm the game. It's the game here. Can I please take John with me for a little bit? You know, kind of. I don't know. But honestly, I think it'd be cool, man. Even at least a video or something.
Yeah,
something.
Yeah. Come on, it's like, do it for the fans.
Because he deserves to be there. He deserves to be there too. I mean, no matter what, he was still a really, really important part of the Shield.
I mean, they had Daniel Bryan at one point doing something. I can't remember. I don't know if it was a tweet or like a mention or something like that. I can't remember what the fuck.
Wait, did it? Yeah, I think John Moxley did a video too for that. What was it for? What? I think it was Daniel Bryan, John Moxley, and somebody else. I don't know if it was Cesaro. I don't know if there was somebody. I don't remember what it was for.
Something big that happened. I can't remember if it was for like Vince or
definitely wasn't for Vince. That's for sure.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, but it was something important.
Yeah,
that was that big of a deal that Tony Khan said it was cool. So
Yeah,
I don't know why he would say no right now. You know,
it's not like he's gonna be wrestling. It's just gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" type shit. But
yeah, that'd be cool. Just cracking a beer open or something.
And bro,
like
before we cut this off, yo, whenever you get a chance, you gotta check out Logan Paul's podcast. He had Roman Reigns on it on today, and it was, first of all, it was hilarious. Second of all, it was great to hear him talk about like some of the ins and outs of wrestling and how Logan Paul feels and things like that, and like how Logan Paul has actually gotten, like, how can I explain it? He respects more the wrestling aspect, like WWE, and how the whole thing evolves. You know what I mean? And
he's better than Dominik. He's better than Dominik.
Oh yeah, Bad Bunny's better than Dominik.
Bad Bunny's better than Dominik, and I can't stand him. But I'd rather see him than Dominik. That's how much I can't stand him.
So yeah, man. Whenever you get a chance, bro, check out his podcast because it was good.
I will.
It was pretty good.
I will.
So yeah.
And I don't know. Dominik looks like he works at the movies. Like he's the dude that serves you the popcorn. That's what he looks like. That dude.
I feel
2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I feel like he probably works at Hot Topic.
No, they wouldn't let him in. I don't think he would make it, bro.
Anyways, man, take it away, bro. Yeah. Come on.
All right.
Stop,
hey, we have one.
Stop roasting the dude.
No, the only thing I was going to say was Dexter Lumis. It was just funny, bro. This guy's hilarious, but whatever.
Bro, I don't think we have to talk too much about Dexter Lumis because, to be honest with you, this story's fucking going nowhere. He just keeps being a creep. Like, he's being a creep for the past 5 weeks. For apparently no goddamn reason. Nobody knows why he wants The Miz cheeks. Nobody knows why he wants to take The Miz's cheeks, bro. Because he's kidnapped them 3 times already. And it's like, bro, like,
yeah,
what's your
so
reason? Are you going to talk? Are you going to send a letter? Can you at least do something? Send an email? Do a tweet? Bro, something. Like, we need to find out what the fuck is your purpose? Because right now, right now, like,
it just randomly pops up.
Yeah, he just, like, what the fuck is this? Peekaboo? Like, no, bro. Like, you're literally popping out in random places. Now you go into the man's house and then drawing pictures of them being kidnapped. Bro, you know that's assault and attempted some shit. I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there. But like, bro, come on.
Hello, sir. Do you know who I am? I'm Chris Hansen with Daylight NBC. Basically, that's what it is. It's the next step, bro.
Bro, it's just, I don't know. I feel like they know that they dropped the ball and they just said, fuck it, let's just keep going with it because it has The Miz involved and The Miz is good.
The Miz will try to make anything work, bro. Like, he tries. Like, you got to give him credit for that. He tries.
No, I do. But it's like, bro, come on, man. Like, it's not The Miz's fault at this point. It's more like, what the fuck are we doing with Dexter Lumis?
I told you Dexter Lumis sucked, bro.
I regret wanting him back.
Yeah. God damn it, Triple H. I told you I was right.
And hey, we were right. Just check out that video. The description is going to be down below.
All right. So cool. So I think that's it, right? We ain't got anything else.
Yes, sir.
So, all right.
Just watch out for Friday. Because
yes,
the bloodline is going to be dripping in gold. Sorry, go ahead, bro.
All right, man. So as always, just remember to like, subscribe. This was Javi. That was JJ, and this is a sampler. Peace.